So once upon a time, a little burb in my chat said,
Hey Danny, I played this game called Firewatch. You ever heard of it?
and I said, yes, I've heard of it. I love it. And he went,
Boy, I sure love to play more games like this. I just love to feel something.
so I said, Burb, if you give me a little bit, I will show you 5 indie games very similar to Firewatch, whether it be the story, the gameplay, any kind of thing. So Burb, I appreciate your patience. Sometimes ads and sponsorships, they kind of have to go first. I hope you understand. Now, in case you don't know, Firewatch is the first-person narrative game where you play as a park ranger. You're exploring the national park, checking out all these different locations, and dealing with all the people causing some problems around you. All the while you're on this walkie-talkie talking to this probably pretty lady. So I really enjoyed this game when I played it back in 2016, and now I'm hoping to show you 5 more indie games that you might enjoy if you like Firewatch. So let's start with the game that probably set walking sims up for success, and that's Gone Home. As Caitlin, you'll return home after a year of backpacking in Europe, but unfortunately, there's no one there to greet you. So you start exploring the house trying to figure out where everybody is by sifting through letters, documents, old heirlooms, and more. And you'll use all this newfound knowledge to piece together what exactly happened while you were away for that year. Now I gotta confess, I played Gone Home at a time where I didn't really appreciate the walking sim genre or the magic behind video game storytelling like I do now. I've always chalked up to Firewatch for showing me the ways of the walking sim, so I owe Gone Home a replay so I can truly appreciate it and cry my way through it. Gone Home is available on Steam and the Epic Games Store, as well as Switch, PS4, Xbox, and even the Apple Store, so you can play it on your iPhone. Ugh, here's a tearjerker for you. This is The Last Day of June. The Last Day of June is a story about a couple, Carl and June, going through the struggles of love, loss, and selfishness. The story begins with a lovely picnic date with your wife that unfortunately comes to a tragic end during a storm. But now our main character can travel back in time and change specific moments to try and avoid that tragedy. You'll take on the role of 4 different neighbors where each of their actions can either change the main story or small individual stories between each other. And ultimately, the story comes down to you deciding if it's okay to make others' lives worse in order to improve your own, even if it is for a loved one. It's kinda heavy. You can play The Last Day of June on Steam, Switch, and the PS4. This one is still pretty recent for me, and I'm getting a little choked up just thinking about it. This is Before Your Eyes, a first-person narrative game about every moment of your life happening in the blink of an eye. Like, literally, depending on what platform you play on, the game tracks your eyes, and when you blink, you fast forward. Your character sadly passed away, and now the ferryman taking you to the afterlife is asking you about your life before, and playing through the game is you telling him your life story. I played Before Your Eyes on stream earlier this year, and I was sobbing like a baby throughout this one. I think Before Your Eyes resonated with me a lot because of the unique gameplay. I know a lot of games make you feel like the character, but this one even more so than the others. Before Your Eyes is available on Steam, PSVR 2, and if you have Netflix, you can play it on your phone, Android or Apple. So survival games really aren't my forte, but The Long Dark appears to exude the same feeling of isolation and loneliness that Firewatch does. The Long Dark is a thoughtful exploration game that challenges you to think for yourself as you explore in the frozen wilderness. Just you, the snow, and the threats of Mother Nature. The Long Dark features a story mode that currently has 4 episodes, with the 5th and final chapter expected to release before the end of the year. And an original old-fashioned survival mode if you just want to explore and survive without the narrative. And the game doesn't hold your hand. You have to earn the right to survive. Track your hunger, thirst, and fatigue meters, or face the dreaded permadeath. That's right, if you die, your file, gone. You can explore the world of The Long Dark on PC via Steam or the Epic Games Store, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. To round out this list, let's talk about Call of the Sea, a first-person puzzle game where you play as Nora, a woman in the 1930s whose husband has gone missing, and now she sets out on an adventure to go find him. I did a Let's Play this game a few years back and remember having to edit out a lot of dead air because I kept finding myself getting stuck on puzzles here and there. Now, it's most likely that I was just being dumb and wasn't paying attention to what I had to do, but there is a constant air of mystery throughout Call of the Sea, whether it being the ancient temples and villages surrounding you, or what's going on with Nora during her mission to save her husband. Also, if you just want more Delilah in your life, the pretty walkie-talkie lady in Firewatch, yeah, the same voice actress, Cissy Jones, plays Nora. So there you go, more Delilah in your life. Kinda. Call of the Sea is available on Steam, Epic Games Store, GOG, The Humble Store, PlayStation, Xbox, MetaQuest, and there are rumors of a Switch version coming soon, so keep your eyes out for that. There you go. And there you have it, 5 games that you might enjoy if you like Firewatch. If you enjoyed the video, please do me a favor and like it, and maybe even share it with a friend who's also looking for some cool narrative games to play. Listen, I'm trying to make the channel grow here, so I need that engagement. Come on, guys, it's a double tap or thumbs up, whichever one you do. Now, I've got a list of requests growing, so I got to get back to it, but if there's any type of indie game that you're looking for, be sure to leave a comment and I'll try and build a list for you, and maybe you'll get your own reply from CGDannyB. I'm a really special guy, you know that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.